This the video I wish I had growing up when I was just lost in life, just completely didn't have that sense of awareness of where I should be going with my life or what I should be doing with my life. Man, I'm finna get right into it. This video is for the teens or gentlemen that's in their mid-20s, early 20s, late 20s, however old you are and you're watching this video. If you just feel like you didn't have that proper guidance growing up, the proper knowledge or any type of knowledge at all when it comes to bettering yourself moving forward in life, or just changing yourself for the better and just having better habits. Man, when I was growing up, or really just my early 20s, late teens, I'm not gonna say that I was just clueless around, like I was just clueless. I had a little bit of knowledge, but as far as like being a better man, like, or just trying to better myself, I had a good sense of knowledge of that, but I was still fucking up, and it's just with being young. You're young, you're gonna do things that young people do. They're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna mess up, and you're gonna mess up a lot. It's all about realizing what you want to do. If you have that proper sense of just that sense of direction of knowing where you want to be in the future, then you have a better case of doing better as a young kid. But a lot of teens and younger guys or females don't have that sense of direction. I didn't have that sense of direction either. With certain things in certain areas of my life, I was good at. Like with females, I was good with females. But there was a point in time when I was younger and I was not good with females. I didn't really have a older man or a wise man telling me like, don't do this with a female, don't say this, or don't move this way, don't, just don't do too much or whatever, or don't give too much of your all. I didn't really have that type of guidance. But I was hanging around older gentlemen, and really I was just one curious kid. So a lot of things I didn't really have to, people didn't have to tell me like, don't do this or don't do that. So a lot of things I just seen and just knew for myself, like that wouldn't be a good idea to do. Or like I see somebody make a mistake and they just be like, oh nah, I know I won't do that. So a lot of my knowledge and just awareness, self-awareness, and just came from watching people mess up a lot around me. Like growing up, people going to jail left and right, or dying, or just putting themselves in situations that they did not have to be in. And I'm just, as a kid, I'm seeing that, and it's just like, I don't want to go through that, so I'm not going to do that when I get older, or I'm just not going to do that. And that's cool. And I didn't have, well, growing up, you hear people say, be better with your money. Oh, save your money. But they don't never tell you how. That's one thing I wish I would have had growing up. I wish I would have had someone to tell me, like, you have to save, but actually give me a proper breakdown. Like, save before you spend. Save and invest before you spend. Don't get your money, spend all your money, and then try to save what's left, because it's not going to be anything left for you to save. It's not going to be anything left for you to invest. If I would have knew that growing up, I would have been 10 times farther in my life than where I am now. But I didn't get good with my money until like, I would say like 20. Actually, I lied. I didn't get good with like money and like just really with just paying myself first. I was good with like managing money, paying bills, likewise to stuff like that, making sure bills paid. But other than that, I wasn't really paying myself first. I didn't know what paying yourself first meant. I didn't learn that until I was 23, which was 2 years ago. That's when that's when I really changed my mindset for the better in all areas of my life. I started reading, I started budgeting. Didn't really know what that stuff was, but started budgeting. Started just being more aware of my finances, what's coming in, what's going out, what's the in between, like what's that number that I have left after everything is paid and everything is good. What can I do with that? That's just what I wish I had growing up. Just not having no guidance and no blueprint. But I always knew as a kid, I was just that one kid that was curious and a bit smart. Could have been smarter. I could have had certain knowledge, but I wasn't just a dumb kid. I was a little smart for my age, you know. I probably wasn't smart enough to start a YouTube at the age of 7 years old or 10 years old when I wanted to, but you know, it's all life. It's all about taking that walk through life. The moment I realized it was time for change for me is when things just kept going bad. Like, it just felt like the same thing kept repeating itself. And this was really between my 19 through 23 phase. Just dealing with certain females, spending all my money, realizing I ain't really saved nothing, or I'm not really hitting any milestones, or I haven't started investing. I didn't have a 401k whatsoever. Any job I was working, I didn't have none of that. I was just working for my paycheck. Tired of maneuvering from jobs, but I'm not having nothing saved up. I don't have any money to, like, I quit a job or I get fired from a job, and that same day I gotta be applying. I gotta basically have a job by that next day or that same day, or I'm gonna get behind in life, you know. So it was just like, I just got tired of being overwhelmed with finances, dealing with females that I knew who weren't good for me, but I'm still sticking around them. I'm still keeping them around me. Just, in certain friends, really, like, that's one thing I wish I would have knew or I would have caught on to earlier. Like, I had a lot of friends growing up, real popular, but I had like a certain group of friends. There's some who still try to get to me, get me to hang out and everything like that right now, but they too far gone in the hood. It's just like they want to do hood rat shit, and I can't really be a part of that. They hang around hood rat people, just all types of trouble. I can't really be around that. Too much to risk. I'm risking way too much just doing that. So, but and there's some homeboys that I feel like we is locked in and we good for each other, but it's like, I don't know, fake friends. I still have like a few friends like that I call my family, but I ain't even say a few. It's like, well, probably like one. But there's some friends where like we don't talk or nothing like that, but if we see each other in public, it's up, like we locked in. But fake friends though, just realizing fake friends in the beginning and not keeping them around. My mama always told me what it was when it came to certain friends and having certain people around me and just doing certain things that I didn't even have to be doing, but it was just off the love of just my friends and me wanting to be just, I don't know, us just wanting to do what we wanted to do. But I just wish I had that person in my ear telling me don't trust people to the fullest. Like, they might be your friends now, but when you get older, they might not be your friends no more. Like, just that type of issue. One thing that I realized that I needed to change, like the pivoting moment of my life where I knew I needed to change, was once I had it in my mind that once I was going through all those situations, not having money, switching jobs, just going through hardships in my life, I had to realize, like, even though I'm going through all of that, I'm the only person that can fix that. I'm the only person that can make a change in my life. There is no one coming to save me. There is no one finna come fix my finances for me. There is no one who's gonna come pick my friends for me. There's no one who's gonna come tell me, oh, Joe, you need to pick up that book. That book has a lot of knowledge in it. I knew there was no one coming to tell me, you need to take action on this project that you've been procrastinating on, or you need to get in the gym, or you shouldn't be talking to that girl. She's definitely not right for you. She's toxic. Like, look at you and look at her. What are you on the inside? What are you within? So within, so without. If I'm just this positive type of person on the inside, but on the outside I'm dealing with a person that's so negative and don't just, then what's that gonna make me? That's gonna affect me eventually. So that's the moment where I realized, like, I had to change. Like, those thoughts kept coming into my head. Like, I knew I can say that's one thing when I knew I had to change. Like, just me telling myself nobody's coming to save you. When that thought came into my head, when I just got that thought, it changed everything about me and the way I was doing things. This train always come by when I'm shooting a video. Sometimes, bro, you don't even need that. You don't need no guidance. Sometimes, bro, you just need to think outside the box. But you know what they say, what you don't know, you don't know. So just realize ain't nobody coming to save you, bro. Just realize you gotta step up for yourself. Like, before you step up for anybody else, make sure you show up for yourself and step up for yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. Ain't nobody finna come save for you. Ain't nobody finna build for you. Ain't nobody finna build those better habits for you. Nobody's gonna make that change in your life but you. So take action now. Whatever that person is you wanna be, whoever that person may be that you want to be. If that person is, you wanna work out every day or just 3 to 5 times a week. You wanna eat better. You wanna save better. You wanna invest. You just wanna build more knowledge. You just wanna be a better person overall. Just show it for yourself. Be that person. Become that person. It's not hard. Whatever it is you wanna do, just do it. But start small. Don't take that big leap. Oh, you wanna work out every day, so you just finna go once a day for 7 days a week. I mean, you could do that, but if that's not your identity, because it's all about changing your identity first. Your mindset, I could be wrong, but it's like your mindset and then your identity. Start small. Start with, instead of going to the gym 5 times out of the week, go to the gym 3 times out of the week. Start with that. Or just show up for 20 minutes a day. Start small. It's all about changing that identity. You can't just jump into something and expect something to change without that resulting in a burnout. But some people that are just more disciplined, they can jump into something and they can just go and last longer than most individuals and just keep going. But most people, they just need that identity change. They'll burn out. Like that first week, they probably will do the 3 days or 5 days. They might do the 4 or 5 days. But that next week will come, they might end up missing 1 day, which is fine, as long as you don't miss 2 days. It's fine. Just become that person you want to be. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Last but not least, this is what I tell my younger self. Like I said, little bro, ain't nobody coming to save you. If your gut is telling you, whatever yourself is telling you that you need to do it. Take action. Don't ever procrastinate. If the inner you is telling you, if your gut is telling you that you need to do something, you need to work out, or you need to cut this person out of your circle or completely out of your life, don't ignore that. Don't ignore that. Do that. Be aware, be self-aware enough to evaluate the situation and whoever that person may be, and evaluate your relationship. And if it's not a benefit to your life, if it's not adding any type of value to your life, cut it out. What's the point of having someone in your circle if they're not even adding value to your life? Cut them out. Like, if they're not adding value, then either they're consuming value from you, which is still a good thing, because a lot of individuals don't have knowledge, so it's better to be learning. I'd rather for someone to be learning from me than to be trying to just completely take from me and leave me drained, be toxic. Don't, like, if you're gonna be around me and your knowledge is not there yet, then learn from me. I'm willing to teach you. Just don't get around me, being lazy, being toxic, throwing me off of my grind, because then that's so be aware of who you hanging around. Don't just be around anyone just because y'all have a relationship, or just because y'all cool or been cool, or whatever it may be, boyfriend and girlfriend. It doesn't even matter. Evaluate your circle, and who isn't right for you, cut them out. Whoever is right for you, keep them in. And little bro, stop playing with your money. Stop flexing, taking pictures with your money. It's not cool. It's not cool, bro. Especially if you're in middle school, bro, don't flash no money. Don't be spending money on shoes just because you got paid Don't go looking to spend that whole paycheck on an outfit. You just got paid, bro. Save that money. If you save that money now and you're in middle school, bro, by the time you graduate or by the time you senior year, you'll be so up. You'll be able to, out of all the other teens or people in your class, you'll be the only one that's up. You can pay for your own whip. You're the only one that's probably got your own place. And like, it's just more benefits to your life if you start saving early on and investing early on. Cause imagine if you save $300 a month and you're only in middle school. Cause I don't know about a lot of other middle schoolers, but in middle school I was making money too. I was making money, even though I wasn't old enough to work. Well, actually, I was old enough to work. Was I? Yeah, I was old enough to work. So don't play with your finances. Be smart. Be strategic. That's the main thing I would tell my younger self. Be strategic. Don't just be out here moving, taking steps, just guessing, hoping for the best. Like, no, set yourself up for the best. Evaluate yourself in your position and where you need to go. Take action. Be strategic. Don't just be moving in la la land, lollygagging and everything. Move with strategy. Move with strategy. Move with strategy and not emotion. Be realistic. Don't play. And just stay on your game, bro. Don't let nobody knock you off your game. No matter what you hear throughout the week, no matter what people tell you, no matter what people say that you can't do or whatever, what you can and can't do, ignore it, bro. All that is outside noise. Whatever you're hearing and whatever you feel may be getting to you, it's all outside noise. Just realize that the only voice that matters is yours, that inner voice. Whatever your gut is telling you, bro, follow it. Follow your intuition. It's gonna it's gonna put you into doors that you never imagined. Just follow your intuition, know what you need to do, be strategic. We out, gang.